Well, hello everyone! Welcome back to Dual Destinies. Previously, we made it to the Space Center. We met Commander Yuri Cosmos, the man in charge of this place, and he's quite intense. And then we got permission from Detective Fulbright to explore this whole crime scene area. And to that end, we are 1/3 of the way done. We look at everything on this screen, now we have 2 more to go, so let's get into that. Also, there was mention of a new witness, a lady who was climbing down an emergency escape ladder during the fires and explosions. She saw into this room as she was climbing out of that window. Just a hologram back there, by the way. Calling it her name is going to be like Stella or Celeste. Something like that, I swear to God. Anywho, let's get looking here. Oh, I can take a close look, huh? Warning, helmet use required. Please use the moonwalk apparatus responsibly. There's a danger of bumping your head on the ceiling? What? Interesting. Alright. Here's another amazing piece of equipment. Walk on the surface of the moon, it says. Oh boy, I want to try it. Gravity is weak on the moon, so I bet I could do mid-air somersaults. We're still on Earth, remember? Besides, it's connected to the ceiling. Well, at least I could jump really high. There's a sign on the wall that very clearly says, "Don't jump too high." And what good is this thing? Didn't I say in the beginning, walk on the surface of the moon? That's fair. There's a single lone footprint right there. But I can't examine it, so it's probably not relevant. It's probably just the design. What's this? A trap door? It's a trash chute. The cleaning robots throw the garbage out from here. Okay. Oh god, anything could have been disposed down there. A person could have fallen in, even. The robots do the cleaning. What a futuristic world we live in. I just hope they don't revolt like they do in science fiction movies. No way. All the robots here are very nice. Actually, wasn't there one in the Launchpad 1 corridor? We can go say hi to it if you want. I think Athena will be spared come the apocalypse. Oh. Shiny. Hey, I see something shiny down there. Let's take this cover off then. Is that a bullet? What? The tip is crumpled like it hit something very hard. But what was shot? What? And from where? Oh my god, what? Oh, I feel like everything we knew about this case is steadily being thrown out the window. What the hell? What's this? It looks like a metal jelly bean. It's really small, but it's a bullet. It's only about 2 to 3 millimeters in diameter. Let's see, that would make the caliber 10? Caliber refers to the diameter of a gun's barrel, right? Yes, but I've never heard of a 10 caliber gun before. This bullet must be for a special kind of gun. I bet if you tried firing a bullet this small with a regular sized gun, it would just fall right out. Yeah, it must have been a really small gun. I wonder how the bullet ended up here. I mean, we're at the bottom left on the south door side of the room, according to this map. That's pretty far from where Clay's body was. Maybe the police didn't think to look here. Yeah, leave it to Detective Fulbright to accidentally hand us just the card we need. There's a smoking gun somewhere. It's only a matter of time before we find it. Huh. Don't think there's anything else, so... A camera. This must be the security camera that recorded the astronauts making their escape. Oh, let's commemorate this occasion with a love and peace. If you're done now, shall we move on? Yeah, okay, but just one more for the road. Peace! Very mature. I like to wave at security cameras too. You never know if someone's watching. I wonder what this big knob is for. It looks like the knob on a stove. Well, it's the same shape, but I think that's where the similarities end. I mean, it's behind a glass pane. What kind of stove would require knob security like this? Well, the knob is straight up and down, so if it was for a stove, the burner would be off. Right, if it was for a stove. Still, I wonder what it's really for. Something turned on by a knob that's not a stove? How about a rocket engine? If you had to start the engine here, the rocket would take off before you could get in. Then I guess all we can say for now is that it's a mystery knob. That's fair. So this is the fingerprint recognition device. I guess you put your hand on this hand mark. Why guess when you can try. Now to line my hand up with the outline. Don't, Athena. This thing is related to the case. Get your prints all over that, and the next thing you know, you'll be named a suspect. Oh, how can you be so cruel to a little girl like me? Sniffle Snob. I'm not buying those tears, Missy. Let's see, this door is... Where's that pamphlet? Here we are. It's the door to the corridor that leads to Launchpad 1. Boy, they're really drilling the orientation of this room into us. We went through it earlier when we went to talk to Detective Fulbright. So I guess the security lock must be disengaged now, right? They say the corridor was filled with smoke at the time of the bombing. This thing beside the door, this must be the fingerprint recognition device. Which reminds me, I think Prosecutor Blackwell talked about it at the trial. The notion of a third party in Launchpad 1 is utterly absurd. Just to enter the area from the lounge, one must pass through a door guarded by a fingerprint recognition device. And allow me to state up front that there are precious few with the clearance to do so. Then, does this mean that the bomber's prints were verified by the system? But the number of authorized personnel was supposed to be really small. Voila! Fingerprint powder! I brought it just in case something like this came up. I found it at the office. I've been just itching for a chance to use it. Wow, way to think ahead. Now let's dust the fingerprint recognition device and see what we can find. You got it. Now to sprinkle some here and a little over there, and... Woof! I'm kind of sad they dropped the mini games for looking at evidence and dusting for prints. They were fun. Let's see what we have here. Oh, we got something. Oh, it's only a single set of prints. Isn't that a good thing? Sure wish we could figure out whose prints those were. Although I doubt we'll be so lucky as to get the culprit's prints on the first try. Well, I'm willing to bet that Detective Fulbright has some fingerprint data. Right. There's a security footage of this door, too. Yes, here it is. It came up in court the other day. I wish you could see the part of the footage just after this bit. Oh, because that would be right before the murder, wouldn't it? Let's ask the detective. With the mood he's in, he'll probably show it to us right away. Yeah, he's in almost too good of a mood today. Let's go see if we can find him again once we're done with this room. Speaking of, I think we're almost done. Oh, here's something. A bright purple sky, plenty of greenery, and a tranquil lake. The idyllic scene stretches on as far as the eye can see. It's beautiful, but it lacks something to make it truly captivating. I didn't figure a Phoenix would be an art critic. Okay, that's definitely something. We'll save that for last. I guess it's just that and the sleep pods. And this mirror. Oh, a mirror! How thoughtful of them to put one here. Thoughtful? So the ladies can fix their makeup. One's appearance is just as important in space as it is on Earth, you know. You never know when you're going to run into some other life form, after all. I doubt anybody who thinks like that would ever become an astronaut in the first place. Wow, way to crush dreams. So, on the other side of this mirror, or on diagram, it should be, well, it doesn't really match up with any elevator. It's kind of to the left of that bottom left one. I was gonna say it's possible someone could have been behind this looking in as a one-way mirror, but I'm not too sure that could be the case. These are apparently oxygen capsules. They're for recovery after a training session. I wonder if they can change your voice. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Huh? It didn't do a thing. It's not helium, Athena, it's oxygen. There's some kind of panel with 2 buttons on it here. Just push it, that's what the invariable principle of buttons. Oh. There are such things as buttons left unpushed. Oh. Hey, the giant holographic image disappeared. Yeah, though that side of the wall seems kind of barren without it now. Still, let's see if we can't find anything new with the image off. Oh, that's not a spider web in a tree! That's broken glass! Son of a bitch, now we know where the bullet came from. What the hell? Alright. With the holographic image off, the screen is completely black, which for some reason makes me think of losing an argument to Prosecutor Blackwell in court. But at least it's got my brain revved up. I come up with my best ideas at times like these. Yeah, that's kind of meta. Hey, Mr. Wright, take a look at this. It looks like a bullet hole. Great find, Athena. It's pretty big. Whoever fired the shot must have been using a pretty large gun. No? You think so? Based on my experience, I'd say this was fired from a regular pistol. Well, whatever size it was, somebody fired a gun in here, right? Apparently. This is an important fact. Do you see a bullet around somewhere? No, the police might have taken it, though. I feel like they intended me to find this first. What the hell? Huh. Let's ask Detective Fulbright about this bullet hole later. And scene. Oh my god, it's a robot. Hello. Welcome to the Space Center, guests. Welcome. Yikes. What in the world? My name is Ponko. P-O-N-C-O, Ponko. Are you sightseeing? Are you lost? Are you looking around? Choose one, I will guide you. It's a robot? I am not a robot, I am Ponko. Psychological observation and navigation companion. I hate it when the anagrams take letters from more than one letter from each word. It feels like cheating. Okay, given that the robot has eyelashes and a nice set of titties, I think it's supposed to have a lady voice, but I will not be subjected to such narrow-minded contrivances. P-O-N-C-O. Ponko. Well, I'm glad we got that cleared up. Oh, Ponko, I've missed you. Huh? Do you know this thing, Athena? Oh, she, showed us around the last time when I came here with Apollo. Oh, you're such a good girl, Ponko. That's a good girl. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm so happy. So very happy. Wow, a guide robot. That's pretty cool. My name is Phoenix Wright. Nice to meet you. Stop. Don't do that. I don't know you. I don't know you. Huh? Ouch. That hurt. Oh, she has to register people she meets for the first time. Please register, Ponko. Certainly. Commencing guest registration. Please tell me your name. A nickname is fine, too. His name is Phoenix. A bit overly familiar, but I'll allow it. I want to bet in the original Japanese she wasn't using any honorifics. I feel like I had an idea earlier while I was investigating, but I forget what it was. Crap, maybe I should have said it right then. Oh well. Phoenix, please let me get a good look at your face. Oh, sure. Registering. Facial registration sequence complete. We are now officially friends. Nice to meet you, Phoenix. Huh, this robot is pretty cute. You made a friend, boss. Isn't it great? Phoenix, Athena, allow me to guide you. Right this way. Oh, goody. Let's go, boss. Go where? Okay. First thing I saw was that rip in that old coat. That's interesting. Huh. So, we're in the museum, but what floor is this? Whoa. Oh, wow. What is this place? I sort of... Is that Metal Slug? Are those Metal Slug aliens? Huh, I don't know. Is that a rock? Is that rocket real? Welcome, welcome. The Space Museum is open to the public every day of the year from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Learn about the history of our nation's space development and the Hat 1 project. The rocket is just a replica, but it's the same size as the real one. The Space Museum. Oh, here it is on the map. All right, duh. Okay, so it's on the exact opposite side of the main building from Launchpad 1. That makes sense. Ask me anything, I will explain. Oh, I'm so sad we can't look around. Man. I'm a lawyer. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know anything about that. Oh, okay. No problem. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I wasn't helpful. I'll try to do better in the future. Please don't hate me. The poor thing. I feel bad for asking. Any thoughts on the explosion? Head empty. How about the evacuation? Did you evacuate too? I think we'll be crap out of luck here. Okay, the pamphlet? Oh! This facility is Yuri Cosmos's greatest achievement. Oh? I didn't realize it was the personal achievement of just the one man. Director Cosmos taught me to say it like that. Of course he did. It's actually a facility for space development, but don't tell anyone I said that. How could Director Cosmos teach such a pure and innocent robot to lie for him? Any thoughts on the bullet? Nope. The door lock? Nope. And the bullet hole. Alrighty. Let's talk. This is quite the place. I can't believe we got to see a rocket this close up. This is a replica of the Hat One that was launched 7 years ago. It's exactly like the real Hat One, inside and out. Its little brother, the Hat 2, was supposed to launch the other day. I wonder if Ponko knows why the launch was cancelled. Over there is an exhibit about the launch 7 years ago. Check it out. Check it out. Spacesuits, photos, newspaper articles? I'd like to come here again on a day off. Hey, what's this a photo of? Stardust Crusaders! Oh, okay. Yeah, those are some intense designs. The hell? Look at these main characters. So obviously we have Clay and Solomon and Cosmos, but who are these two on the left? On the right, I mean. It's interesting. The woman on the far right, she's like wearing a kimono. That's interesting. And why? So part of Ponko's head and arm got damaged and wrapped with bandages? Also, I can see the writing on her cast on her arm. That's in Japanese. They didn't translate that. Phoenix, that's the staff of the Hat One project. Oh, there's Mr. Starbuck. He looks so young and so different. Oh, and that's... What is it, Athena? Is something wrong? Oh, nothing. Huh? It would be really interesting if she was talking about someone who wasn't any of the three on the left. Ooh. I just thought Mr. Starbuck looked really young too, that's all. Well, it was 7 years ago, after all. So the young guy standing next to Mr. Starbuck is Clay Terran, the victim. So they were mentor and protege even way back then. And he's even got one of the staff jackets. It looks just like a regular staff member. No, Clay was still a student then. He just borrowed one of Solomon's old jackets. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Clay would have still been in high school 7 years ago. Oh yeah, he is wearing a school uniform. He almost looks like Ryunosuke. How nostalgic. Even though I just got done Let's playing that game. Everybody looks so happy. This space museum is great. What fantastic exhibits. This area used to be Launchpad 2. That's why the only entrance is on the 3rd floor. Wouldn't it be better if they just made a new ground floor entrance instead? There was talk of it, but they had to scrap their plans because of the budget cuts. Budget cuts, budget cuts. We need more money. Money. Who would record that kind of information into a guide robot? While it was in space, the Hat One launched a probe called Hope. The Hope probe collected some samples from an asteroid and returned 5 days ago. That's what Director Cosmos said too. He told us that it came back the day before Clay was killed. And here it is, the Hope space probe. Huh. I think I've seen that logo somewhere before. Let's see. Oh yeah, the capsule that the victim was carrying. I think it had the same logo. I think it can be seen in the photo attached to the autopsy report. Maybe she'll give me some more info if I show it to her. Oh. Let's do that. Pongo, do you recognize this capsule here on the top right? Checking registered data. I know, it's the Hope capsule. It was carried inside the Hope probe. It contained the asteroid samples, right? Yes, it was designed to store the samples gathered by the Hope probe. It's been stored in the safe in Launchpad 1 ever since it returned to Earth. It must not be removed. It must not be removed. Angry. Don't worry, Ponko. The people in charge already know what happened. They do? They do? I must ask them later. So the capsule was being kept in Launchpad 1, huh? Maybe Clay was trying to carry it to safety after the explosion. The Space Center staff must have been really excited to finally get the capsule back. But it's a pity this incident occurred before they got a chance to check the contents. Well, the police took it as evidence, so they'll have to wait a little longer. Where were we? The way the Space Center launchpad is set up is really cool. Would you like me to tell you about it? Would you? The setup of the launchpad? Go gentle on my spiky-haired mind. Huh? I want to know. I want to know. Phoenix wants to know too. Great, now Athena's got a case of ponchoitis. Hooray! I will tell you then. The rocket is built right inside the launchpad structure. When the rocket is complete, it's moved along with the launchpad over the rails. Huh. Oh, good Lord in heaven. Oh no. Oh, you just know at some point, the Space Museum was rotated so it was on the left and connecting to Lounge 1. You just know. Or vice versa, the launch pad could have been connected to Lounge 2 at some point. Oh god, the shenanigans! Oh god. Alright, okay. and brought into position at the launch site. Isn't it cool? Isn't it? We used to have a big budget, so that's how we could build it all. It's very cool. A grand setup that suits an important place like the Space Center. I guess everyone is hoping for a bigger budget next year, myself included. I'm guessing the whole thing is operated from the control room, huh? That it is, but it can also be operated from the new command center too. Either way, the safety lock in the boarding lounge has to first be disengaged. Oh, that's the vertical dial! Okay, well the glass was not shattered. So that's interesting. Alright. I guess before a big move like that can be carried out, there are all kinds of procedures. I would love to see the launch pad being moved. When's the next one scheduled for? Searching data. All future plans have been put on hold. Because of the bombing and the murder, I'll bet. Which is perfectly understandable. Well, when was the last time it was moved? Searching data. I'm sorry, that answer isn't in my answer database. Someone scrubbed that data. I guess Ponko can only answer certain questions. Well, we certainly learned a lot about the Space Museum. Thank you, Ponko. You explained everything very well. I love to explain. Thank you for listening. Thank you. You two are like old friends. It's hard to believe you just met recently. It's because Ponko is so friendly. Well, what should we investigate next? Let's go find Detective Fulbright. We have things to ask him about. Let's see, the security footage and the fingerprint data, was it? Okay, then let's go back to the Launchpad 1 corridor. Bye, Ponko. See you later. Come again, and don't forget to visit the gift shop. Poor Ponko. What a Dickensian life we all are forced to lead. Not sure which Dickens story he's referring to. What should I do? Which path is the path of justice? Deja vu. There's Detective Fulbright. He still seems to be lost, even though it's a straight corridor. Let's hope he's still in the cooperative mood as well, then. If he doesn't cooperate, then I'll just have to use my powers on him. You mean that lady in distress bit? Hello. Bullet. We found a bullet hole in the wall at the crime scene. You did! Our team found that too. It was Detective Arm who fired that bullet. Candace? What? Detective Arm? That's right, a warning shot for the defendant. Was it really such a high-threat situation that she needed to do that? I'm afraid I don't know the details, but with Detective Arm gone and all. But I thought there were two people who discovered the crime scene together. We already know Director Cosmos will testify, so tomorrow will be about what he knows. Hey, you're pretty smart. That's exactly what we're planning to serve as the main course. I hope it goes down easy. Well, that doesn't explain the bullet we found. Surely you can't be suggesting that Candace was outside the window. No, he has no lines about that bullet. Interesting. Huh. Alright, fingerprints.
Detective, we'd like to run a comparison on some prints we found in the boarding lounge.
Ah, yes, I just happen to have compiled the print data of everyone related to this case. I can always make another copy for myself, so it's all yours. Consider it a gift.
This is quite a bit of data.
Well, when I said everyone, I meant it. Prosecutor Blackquill said to dig deep, so that's what I did. It sure took a while, though.
Whoa, he got Apollos and my prints. He even got prints for all of the robots.
Why would the robots have prints? I guess when Blackquill said to dig deep, Fulbright didn't bother to ask how deep.
Oh, Clay's fingerprints are here too.
I personally removed his glove during the investigation. We had to get his fingerprints to confirm his identity after all.
I still can't believe you took off his glove to get his fingerprints.
Yeah, well, you can't blame me for thinking they're important in this case. There are a lot of doors that require fingerprint verification in the lounge. So depending on whose prints we find, it can completely change the tide for both sides. Makes sense. After all, the culprit's prints did get them past the fingerprint lock somehow. No, and take this picture. It might come in handy.
Isn't this just a photo of the Launchpad 1 door?
Yep, but Prosecutor Blackquill seemed really interested in it for some reason.
Huh?
Huh? What's so important about this door? Beats me, but boy, could you see the gears in his head go into hyperdrive at it.
Sounds like this is going to be a major point of contention tomorrow. Hey, don't forget about the print comparison, boss.
Right. Detective Fulbright, do you think you could run the test for us right now? You just leave it to me. In justice we trust. Okay, here we go. Well, it looks like it was Mr. Starbuck who opened that security door.
He must have opened it when they went to board the rocket. His heart must have been full of hopes and dreams for a space adventure right then.
Huh. Okay. Well, it seems like we can talk to him more. Maybe I can present something, but hold on, I want to go to the boarding lounge and have another look at that door. Okay, so yellow trim, blue symbol. That seems correct. Well, yeah, even if the two, like the museum and the Launchpad 1, swapped places at some point, I think this door would remain the same, wouldn't it? And in that photo that we got, yeah, I mean, it's the same symbol, same colors. The switch on the very left is still vertical. The glass is unbroken. Nothing seems to be... It's the same. What could Blackquill have seen in this that made him go, oh, hold on? I genuinely do not know. Okay, looking at the security cam footage, I mean, yeah, that's horizontal right there. Oh my god, behind the shoulder. That's a 2 on the ground. These 2 people were walking out of the museum. That cinches it. That absolutely cinches it. Right at this moment, they were walking out of the museum. How the fuck does that make sense, though? Okay, can I get a top-down view? Yeah. Well, I suppose this will do. So... Okay, no. What the fuck? When? Okay, I know we have not seen inside Launchpad 1, but I gotta imagine that Launchpad 1 and the current museum as it exists right now, they must look entirely different. There could be no switcheroo that could fool the astronauts, both of them. So... how'd they end up in the museum and walk out of it while the museum was on the left, heading into Lobby 1, on the left side of the 3rd floor? Because it's a verified fact that that security camera in this room we're standing in Lobby 1, or Lounge 1, it caught them exiting the museum. There was a 2 on the ground, the flip switch on the left was flipped, so that means clearly the locks were disabled and it was able to rotate. Also, I can buy there being a window where no staff would possibly notice the swap, but, well... No, okay, so hold on. So I believe that the staff on the 4th floor were evacuating down a ladder on the north side of the building. We're facing north right now. And... to the north... I tell you, even at that opportune moment where most people would be distracted, no one ever noticed or heard the sound of Launchpad 1 and the museum swapping places as they grinded around on the rails. In order for the swap to take place, in order for the 2 astronauts to walk out of the Space Museum instead of Launchpad 1, never mind how they got in there in the first place during the explosions. It doesn't make sense, but it happened. Right? I can feel my brain about to explode, so let's just... let's just settle this later. What the hell? Okay. Oh my god, what? Alright. Bullet? Yeah, we already did the bullet. I don't think there's anything new to talk to him about. Interesting. I guess we'll need to talk with someone else then, and then come back to him. So, let's move. Let's look around. The entrance, maybe. No. Wait, was I dumb? Am I dumb? Did I just not finish talking to him? Wait, no, I did. Alright. Detective, about the security footage that was taken by the boarding lounge 1 camera. Oh, that footage! Go ahead and ask me anything you like about it. Is there any way I could see a little more of the part just after this? Oh, that's right. Easy as pie. I'd be glad to show you. Here you go. Blackout. Huh? The screen went blank. Yes, apparently the after effects of the explosion damaged the wires. So there's no footage after this point. Ha ha ha. Why didn't you just say so from the beginning? Huh. Something definitely seems to be up with you, Detective. You're unusually cooperative. Well, I just figure if we work together, we'll get that much closer to justice, right? But it seems like something's really been bothering you. You don't have some ulterior motive, do you? What? I don't know what you're talking about. I would never do anything like that. Oh, Magatama! Cyclops, hell yeah! It's been a while, but those are definitely Cyclops. Huh? Did you just mouth psyched? Is there something I should be psyched about? No, Cyclock. It's a system of locks on the secrets in a person's heart. I can see when people are trying to hide those secrets by using the power of this Magatama. Presenting evidence can break those locks and reveal any secrets they're hiding. Mr. Wright, how much did they bilk you out of that for that piece of rock? If you've been swindled, I know some lawyers I can introduce you to. But I am a lawyer. I'm more than capable of representing myself, thank you very much. It isn't some kind of fraud, it really works. A friend gave it to me a long time ago. But I guess seeing is believing. Allow me to show you. Let's see what presenting the Magatama will reveal, shall we?
Take that!
Why you're being cooperative. I think you're hiding something, Detective, so why don't you just tell us about it? What to do? Which path is the path of justice? Detective Fulbright is really in agony. I bet this is the issue he's so torn up over. I gotta see this. I bet I know what's been bothering you. You're troubled by love. What? How did you know? What? Oh my god. I put my pet carp Love in with my goldfish, and the next thing I knew, all the little goldfish were gone. Love had eaten them all. Oh, my poor little goldfishes. Oh, I loved you so. Wow. Was his hair always so long? I guess love really can cause a lot of heartache, huh? Anyway, I bet this is the issue so torn up over. Life! I bet I know why you're troubled. You're exhausted by the roller coaster known as life. That's exactly right. I'm troubled by life in general. I've been thinking about quitting the Force and going into space. Yup, you hit it right in the head. Ha ha ha. More like I hit my thumb on that one. Alright, let's try that again. Alright. Justice. I really understand what's been bothering you, Detective. I truly do. Something happened that goes against your principles, isn't that right? No. I don't know what you're talking about. Until the explosions occurred, everything was just fine. Is that a fact? You know what? I'm not gonna read too much into how he used the phrase "just fine" right there, even though that has come up a lot in this case already. Yup, peaceful as peaceful can be, everyone whistling a happy tune as they did their job. You never saw a more relaxed guard detail for routine rocket launch. I don't think the guard detail was as relaxed as you claim as long as this exists. There were riot police? Yeah.
Take that!
Before the explosions, what was supposed to happen here was a rocket launch. And yet security was so tight they even brought in a special task force. I'd hardly describe that as a relaxed guard detail. Now hold on just a moment. The entire nation had their eyes on this extremely important rocket launch. That's why I was called in on a special security detail. As versatile as you are, I can certainly believe that that's true. But I say it's very strange that this person would be part of that detail from the outset. Oh my god. Yeah. Candace was here. Why else would a specialist in bomb squad tech be here? There was a bomb threat or some credible evidence that said there'd be a bomb. Oh, damn. Alright.
Take that!
Detective Arms specialized in bomb cases. The fact that she was here on hand means that you people knew there was the possibility that a bombing would occur. You got me, Mr. Wright! Unlock successful. What you can't say. Alright, I concede. You win. It's just as you say. A few days before the launch, they were warned about a potential bombing. But the plan to launch went ahead in spite of the threat.
But why? What were they planning to do if someone got hurt or killed?
Yeah, I know. The decision to move forward wasn't exactly just, was it? How was the warning delivered? By phone and directly to Director Cosmos. But the police department instructed everybody to keep it under wraps. That's a big thing to keep quiet about. No wonder you were so upset. But it's not only that. I've been distraught about Prosecutor Blackquill as well. Prosecutor Blackquill? Well, as his handler, I'm sure you have a lot of difficulties. That's not it. It's a question of justice. I've been wondering about why he's allowed to stand in court.
The reason he's still prosecuting? Detective Fulbright, please tell us everything you know.
Well, talking to you folks about it would definitely be breaking the rules.
Never mind that. What are rules but things to be broken, right?
Well, to tell you the truth, having a prisoner act as a prosecutor is highly irregular. I think we guessed that much. So why is it being allowed? I've been wondering and wondering about it.
So you weren't told why either, huh?
No, I guess the order came from pretty high up the ladder. Yeah, it would had to have. But Prosecutor Blackquill told me once. The hunt I've been on for the Phantom of 7 years past continues even still. 7 years ago. The Hat won. Oh, god damn it. Oh, god damn it. Hat won. Oh, it's another three-letter long initialism with a number, like DL6. Or the other one. Oh, it was right there in front of me. I should have seen this coming. God damn it.
7 years passed?
A phantom, huh? And not one of the friendly variety either, I gather. Phantom. This phantom of 7 years past. Any idea who or what he was talking about? Not a clue. But he seems to think that this phantom is behind this whole incident somehow. Wait a minute. He thinks they may be connected to this case? Yup. This case has way too many similarities to what happened 7 years ago. For starters, that case happened right here at this very space center too. And in both incidents, a threat was issued via telephone. So that's why Prosecutor Blackquill thinks this incident is the work of the Phantom. Well, that's not the entire reason. I mean, if you want to talk about 7 years ago. That's when Prosecutor Blackquill was found guilty of murder. That messy case is what started the whole dark age of the law. So you see how this Phantom and Prosecutor Blackquill's conviction might be related. Yeah, I can see why he'd think that. This incident and the Phantom, not to mention Blackquill's past. It's almost inconceivable that they would come to a head here.
This might sound crazy, but Prosecutor Blackquill can't possibly believe Mr. Starbuck is this phantom person, right? I mean, he was acting kinda strange during the last trial and all.
The prosecution appears to be ready as well.
Silence!
Yeah, he broke those cuffs immediately. Not yet. I'm not quite ready yet. Yar. Oh. No, I doubt he thinks Mr. Starbuck is his phantom, but I do get the feeling that he thinks the defendant has ties to them, which is why he's acting so impatient. He's got a personal grudge against Mr. Starbuck. And that's not real justice. I've always trusted in Prosecutor Blackquill's judgment until now. But this time, I'm just so overwrought about it all. If he's lost his ability to think rationally, I'm afraid it might lead to a false conviction. I've never seen Detective Fulbright so tormented. This must be why he's been so cooperative. Don't worry, that's exactly what we defense lawyers are working to prevent. I feel bad for Prosecutor Blackquill, but I'm going to be rooting for your team this time. But don't tell him that. You have to promise me you won't. Detective Fulbright, I guess I was wrong about you. I swore to reform Prosecutor Blackquill and make him a valued member of society again. So I can't just sit by and watch him give in to his emotions and tear the defendant apart. You are the only ones who can stop him in court.
You really care and want what's best for Prosecutor Blackquill, don't you, Detective?
Leave the courtroom to us. It's not like we want a guilty verdict either. I was hoping you would say that. I'm really grateful to the two of you. To show my thanks, I'll give you another bit of information. It's about the eyewitness. I saw her hanging around the Space Center entrance a little while ago.
Really? Let's go find her, Mr. Wright.
Thanks, you two. I feel a lot better now that I've been able to get that off my chest. I'm going to work extra hard to find that perfect piece of evidence for you. In justice we trust on 3. 1, 2, 3. In justice we trust. Okay, later. There he goes.
There he goes.
Wait, were we supposed to say in justice we trust back there, too?
Let's go see that witness now.
All right. The Space Center entrance it is. Alright, let's take a little look-see at her. Okay, place your bets. Is it Stella? Estelle? Celeste? Star? Luna? What's it gonna be? The witness must be around here somewhere. Huh? Hello? Hello? Oh no. No, not, if there's gonna be two robots, I need to make voices for both. We can't use the same ones. Uh-oh. Don't tell me the witness is a robot.
Hello, come over here.
Hello, hello? Are you sightseeing? Are you lost? Are you... Klonko? Shall I guide you?
I don't know why, but this robot is kind of freaking me out.
Hey, you're not supposed to be wandering around? Oh, must be the robot technician. It's her from the photo! Huh. Oh! That's abuse.
Again? I've had it with you, you hunk of junk.
Gag.
I'm outside. Am I wandering? When did that happen? Okay, welcome back, hunk of junk. You don't know how close you came. If you didn't snap out of it, I was going to put you on the curb on trash day. Nothing works better than a 42.5-degree karate chop.
That's pretty specific.
Excuse me, but
are you the one who witnessed the murder? Oh, and I'm Phoenix Wright, the lead attorney for this case. How do you do?
Huh. Big shot lawyers, huh?
Oh, shit! Okay. Oh, hello. Aura Blackquill. God damn it. Alright, I did not see that coming. Oh, and to think I was theorizing that Clay Terran was related to Blackquill in some way. My god. I was barking up the right tree, just at the wrong squirrel. Oh my god. Oh my god, alright. I wonder how old she is. I'm gonna guess sister, actually. Huh. God, I do not see the family resemblance at all. Yeah, I guess we'll leave this here for now. This is a nice place enough to end things. What a bombshell to leave this off on. Holy crap. So, yeah, it was bombshell after bombshell. This 10, not millimeter, what was it, 10 something bullet breaking through glass, apparently from the outside. Well, no, Fulbright believed that Candace Arm fired her gun, apparently. He's probably just assuming, I don't know for sure. Well, at any rate, a bullet struck something very hard and got itself embedded in the ground in a grate at the bottom of the south wall. So whoever was firing it was firing from the north. And the rocket pad and the museum swapped places at some point. Oh god. Oh god. My brain hurts. Oh, it hurts. I can't keep it all in one place. Oh shit. This case is going somewhere. And freaking Aura Blackquill. Damn. God, they are cooking with fire out here. Dual Destinies is a cool game. Okay, I feel like I should probably say something coherent here, but my brain just feels like I am spinning. I need some time to digest all of this. Oh my god. So instead I'll just say, I'm Zephyr the Jester. This has been more Dual Destinies. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll catch you next time. So until then, please take care.